Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sat here in slippers and a jumper, so it must mean only one thing. September is behind us, we're moving into October, and that means autumn is kind of officially here. In fact, I'm looking outside of my window right now and I can see that the trees outside are changing colour, which I am actually so excited about. I don't care that it's wet outside at the moment, I'm just loving the seasonal change and just how beautiful everything looks at the moment. But with September behind us, it means that I have a whole load of products ready to tell you about, and as usual, I've got a load that I'm absolutely loving and cannot wait to tell you about. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below because I am making 2 videos a week and I'm getting quite into the swing of it now. But let's get into my September favourites. I'm going to kick things off with my favourite fragrance. That's really difficult to say at the moment. It's from Givenchy Beauty and it is the Dahlia Divine or Divan? I think Divan Le Nectar, and this is their newest fragrance, and you would have seen it on my Snapchat that I went and stayed at the Ritz with them for the launch of this. I wore this the entire time that I was in Marrakesh, and it has quickly become such an easy fragrance for me to just throw on. It doesn't like overpower me or anything, but it does have such a distinctive smell, which is actually something I quite like. I like people being able to pinpoint what I'm wearing. The fragrance itself is quite fruity and floral at the same time, but I also get sort of hints of jasmine, which you guys will know jasmine is one of my favourite fragrances, so it's probably why I'm finding it so easy to wear. It's also such a beautiful bottle, and it's not one of those fragrances that you often find someone else wearing. That's something that I really like about it. I like wearing fragrances that not everyone wears, and I'm yet to come across someone else wearing this. So for the moment, it's quite an exclusive one, which I like. It also comes in this super cute like body oil, and it's also got like glitter in it as well. I've not tried this yet, but that's because it just looks so pretty. I just kind of want it like sat on my dressing table, but I thought I would give that a little mention with this one as well. But this is my ultimate fragrance at the moment, so if you're going past any kind of fragrance stores, go in and have a sniff because I bet you will like this one. Next up, we have a product from one of my favourite tanning brands. It's Bondi Sands, and this is one of their new releases. This is the Everyday Gradual Tanning Foam and Body Moisturiser, and it's got the dual action formula and a cocoa butter scent. Now this specific product is in conjunction with Marie Curie, the cancer charity, and 25p of every product sold goes to them. And this is exclusively in Superdrug if you did want to pick up the Marie Curie bottle. Now I know that some people can find fake tanning quite drying on their skin. I know that I do. It's something that I struggle with quite a lot. And this is something that I have been using to help combat the dryness that I do get from tanning. This is one of those products that's a hybrid of fake tan and body moisturiser, so you do get that hydration, but you don't necessarily get the intensity of the tan. This is something that you would use every single day to build a gradual and subtle tan. But you can also use this in between your regular tanning to hydrate your skin, but still not compromise on the colour, and that's generally how I tend to use it. I also use this on my hands and my feet so that I don't get too much of an intense colour. You can just kind of like rub this onto the backs of your hands and then remove any of the residue from your palms so that you don't get like any colour on those. I personally find that having a gradual tan to hand when you are a fake tanner is a bit of an essential. It's great for giving your normal tan longevity, so you can use it every day in between tanning so that it continues to build and so that you're not getting gradually paler and paler throughout the week. I hate that. I start off feeling like a goddess and then by the end of the week I'm like, I'm pale. Bondi Sands is also one of those lesser expensive tans. So you're looking at a sort of mid-range of about £8 to £15, which is actually really, really good on the grand scheme of tanning products nowadays. And you can pick this up exclusively in Superdrug for about £8. If you are looking for a little bit more hydration and not wanting to compromise on your tanning colour, then this is definitely a product I would suggest picking up. Next up, I've got a few lip products that I want to tell you about, but you might have already seen me talking about these on social media or on my blog. First up, we've got the YSL Vinyl Lip Cream, which you would have seen me do a post on my blog about. Then we have the Clinique Pop Matte Lip Colour and Primer in shade Beige Pop. Then we have the By Terry Rouge Expert Click Stick in shade My Red. And then also we have the Clinique Pop Liquid Matte Lip Colour and Primer as well in shade Cake Pop. So the YSL lip cream is a very vibrant and vivid red, and what you do is you apply one layer of this as kind of like a base coat, and it provides sort of conditioning and it's just really gentle and kind on your lips. You allow that to dry and then you put a second coat over the top, and it just leaves the most beautiful wet look, vinyl glossy finish to your lips, and it's very much a statement lip. I like to actually wear this without anything on my eyes and just let the lip colour do all of the talking. The Clinique Pop Matte Lip Colour is very much a daytime nude. This is one of those staple nudes that you would use on a daily basis like I do. They're very comfortable to wear. They're very long wearing but also conditioning. They're not uncomfortable in any way, shape or form, and they are very, very pigmented. You will have seen that I went to Marrakesh with Clinique for the launch of these, and I've been so eager to tell you about these for quite a while. This is definitely my favourite colour. It's a very beigey nude and looks great layered over a number of lip liners as well. I also really like the packaging that Clinique has come up with. It's very, very sleek and still stays true to the Clinique style, but is just much more serious in terms of makeup. Then of course I couldn't talk about my favourite lip colours and not talk about the By Terry Rouge Expert Click Stick. My red has basically become my staple red to wear. Like, I can wear this on a daily basis. It's so long wearing and it just, I don't know what it is. It's like, it gives you confidence when you're wearing a red lipstick, because I wore this all night when I was in Paris and I was really tired, and when I'm tired I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing and my hands are everywhere, and I was convinced I was going to get back to my hotel room and I was going to have red lipstick all over my face. I'd eaten fish and stuff like that. We'd gone out for a fish dinner and I just knew that it was going to be everywhere, and when I got back it was absolutely perfect still. It's not like this is long wearing and you have to kind of put up with any like discomfort or anything like that. This is literally like you're not wearing anything. All of us were talking about this, about how comfortable this is and how it just doesn't seem to sort of move anywhere, even though you can obviously wipe your finger off it and it comes off, but you just, I can't explain it. I think that everyone that's bought this and has tweeted me about it now understands what I was talking about. This is just amazing, and it's so pigmented as well, and it's just a comfortable and wearable red. And there's so many other colours in the collection as well, but this is just my favourite. Then we have the Clinique Pop Liquid Lip Colour in shade Cake Pop. I've got so many of these, but this is definitely my favourite colour. It's just an easy sort of slick on and go. This is a pinky nude, which I don't usually go for, but Cake Pop is beautiful. I did wear it in a past video and quite a few of you said how nice it was, so this definitely had to be included in my favourites as well. And I think that Clinique are just due a round of applause on these, because I just think they are such a lovely launch and I felt so lucky to be able to be there for it. So yeah, these are definitely favourites. So that's lip products. Now I've got a foundation that I want to tell you about. I'm wearing it right now and it is the Guerlain Parure. I can't get my mouth around that, so I'm just going to say the gold foundation. This is completely different to what I would usually go for in a foundation. This is very, very light. So if you do like full coverage foundations, this may not be for you, but this is what I'm wearing at the moment because I feel like my skin is in a really good place, and I've talked about this in the past. I don't feel like I'm wearing as much foundation, although other people might not think that that's the case, but I'm not wearing as much foundation at all, and I'm just applying a tiny little bit of this in the mornings, and it's just really lightweight and natural. People always compliment my skin when I have this on. They're like, it looks like you've just got your skin there, it doesn't look like you're wearing foundation. So I like this for a very natural everyday look, and I'm kind of embracing my natural skin at the moment. So I am very much enjoying this, and I'm just enjoying wearing less makeup in general. I'm also wanting to toy with the idea of not wearing my flicks sometimes, because I did see a lot of comments about how nice people thought I looked without them, so again, I could be wearing even less makeup soon, but this is definitely my go-to foundation at the moment. I am loving wearing this on a daily basis, and I'm loving how it makes my skin look. It's a higher price point product, but with foundation I don't really think that you can often afford to scrimp, so yeah, if you're looking for a lightweight foundation, definitely give this one a go. Then for a body treatment, I have the Sarah Chapman Skinny Sis Overnight Body Treatment, and this was the first product I ever tried from Sarah Chapman, and it was love. As I mentioned earlier, I suffer really, really badly with dry skin all over my body at the moment. I'm not really sure where it's come from. I think maybe it has something to do with my pill, but my skin is very, very dry, and this is like a hug in a tube. I apply this all over my body before I get into bed at night. I put on like some snuggly pajamas because obviously it's cold now. I just leave this to soak in and absorb into my skin overnight, and I wake up the next day and my skin feels so beautiful. Kind of like a bedtime scent. I don't know what it is. What is this scent? So it just says that it's got precious flower essential oils, and that is what that smells like. Just like really luxurious essential oils, and it's kind of like those bedtime essential oils that send you off into a good night's sleep. I'm trying not to use it too much, but I just love the way that it feels. So I do this maybe like 2 or 3 times a week at the moment, just because my skin is so dry. But it's definitely one of the best body treatments that I have ever come across, and I'm very excited to try more from Sarah Chapman after using this, because this has combated my dry skin so well. And if you're suffering with the same, I definitely suggest giving this a go, because I am utterly obsessed with it. So yeah. And then quickly onto hair. You would have seen me rave about this product on my Snapchat. This is the solidified version of the Kerastase Elixir Ultime like beautifying oil, and I use that oil very regularly. I can never say that word. But this is a much more convenient size for traveling with, which I have done way too much this month, unfortunately. I feel very tired at the moment. It comes in this like balm that you just literally rub your finger around. You can just rub it through the cuticles of your hair. It smells insane. Like when Despina used this on my hair at the salon the other day, we were both like, oh my god, it smells incredible. It also feels like this may have some kind of like coconut oil in it as well. Itchy nose. Yeah, so it feels very similar to putting coconut oil on your hair. It's a lot more expensive than coconut oil, but it does feel that way. But this just kind of closes the cuticles of my hair and leaves them really sort of soft and supple and hydrated, and just great for shoving in your beauty bag when you're on the go. So I really did want to give this a massive mention, because I love this range from Kerastase. I love Kerastase in general, but this one in particular is a really great little addition to my collection of Kerastase products. So and then quickly, this Percy & Reed overnight mask. It's the Wonder Overnight Recovery Mask. Really loving this. I just found it at the bottom of my drawer and I was like, ooh, I love overnight masks. But I kind of tend to just leave normal masks on overnight, so I thought, why not try a proper overnight mask that's actually made to be left on your hair overnight? And it really does make my hair feel so soft in the morning. I probably use so much of this because I'm basically using it every time I wash my hair at the moment, because it's just so easy to throw on, and it just absorbs into your hair. You put it on your hair dry and just whack your hair up in a bun on the top of your head, and you're good to go for the night, and then you just shampoo it off in the morning. And then I apply a sort of in-shower mask as well. This is the first product I've ever tried from Percy & Reed as well, and I absolutely love Adam Reed. So it feels very good to be able to say that I love one of his products, and I actually probably swear by this now. So thanks Adam for this one. And then just quickly, one fashion item. I'm not going to go into it too much, but I did get a new handbag and I just wanted to tell you about it because it's very pretty and very cute. It's another one from Bulgari, and it's one that I fell in love with when I was at Heathrow on the way to Greece a few months ago, and I hadn't been able to stop thinking about it, quite honestly. So yeah, I had to make it mine. And this is the gold version. It's the small version as well, and I wore this so much throughout London Fashion Week. It goes with so much. It is a very small bag. You can't fit a lot in it. I probably got like my battery pack in there and a lipstick and maybe a foundation brush to touch up and my card wallet, and that is all that will fit in there. But it just looks so nice with everything, and I have been wearing this so much it's probably going to see a lot more wear over winter as well, because I think that this is quite a wintry bag. It makes the transition quite nicely, and I feel like Bulgari is having a little bit of a moment with his handbags. So yeah, it's my newest handbag addition, so I thought that I would just give you a little bit of a peek at it and tell you exactly why I love it. So that's it for this month's favourites. I hope that you guys are all excited to be moving into autumn now as well. Let me know if you have tried any of the products in this or whether you'll be picking any of them up. I love to know the items that you love from these things. As usual, they're all linked down below, so if you did want to pick anything up online, I've made sure that they are all down there for you. Also down there are my usual social media links, so you can come over there and follow me on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, which will pop on screen. And yeah, other than that, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for 2 videos a week, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.